good one.
Yeah, thanks.
Do y'all want to go into another one, bud? Are you on a few minutes?
Sure, yeah, let's do another one.
Yeah.
Trying to do something with my legs over here. They're not touching the floor, so
Got a little more
it's
around
like
there.
floating in space playing the banjo.
Do you want a smaller seat?
This will work. This will
Okay,
work.
cool.
Let's see. We'll do a little Irish jam here.
Nice.
First song's called "The Wind That Shakes the Barley," and then "Banish Misfortune."
Man, that's some good picking, bud.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
What was the last one called?
Banish Misfortune.
Banish Misfortune?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I knew it is this like Irish track too, so I have to go back. Banish Misfortune?
Banish.
Okay.
Yeah, banish misfortune.
Okay,
Get
cool.
rid of misfortune.
How about that luck of the Irish, right?
Yeah. Keep the fortune around.
Yeah.
If you're from this area of North Carolina, I'm pretty sure you got some Irish in you.
Yeah, love those Irish jams. That's that island is going to be on the Banjo Earth list one of these days.
Have you ever been? Have you ever
I've
visited?
been to Scotland.
Scotland?
Scotland.
How was that?
I love Scotland. I love the people there. We went to play golf, actually. We went to the old course and played the old course and drank some scotch and,
Oh, cool.
you know.
Are you good?
Hmm?
You're a good golfer?
Yeah, I played here, actually. Played at Guilford College.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So you're an alumni.
I'm a fighting Quaker.
Oh, excellent. You're a Quaker too, right?
Not that
Nah,
I
I'm
know
just
of.
tacking on you.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I love Guilford College.
Yeah.
It's always fun to come back here. It's changed a lot since I graduated back in the 70s.
When was the first time you played here? Like on
Played-
the station? I'm sure it was probably in the older.
Probably
station,
then.
but
I went to
yeah.
school here between 98 and 2002, so
Oh,
definitely
wow.
played here during that time. I think I did a few shows here, and
Yeah.
and then I played golf here on the golf team, and I got a philosophy degree.
Oh, cool.
And now here I am playing the banjo.
Yeah.
So
Well-
stay in school, kids. You know, one day you can play banjo.
I'm glad you are where you are, my friend.
Yeah.
Y'all think you're on a chill for a minute and come back?
Yeah, whatever. It's
Yeah?
all good. Yeah, we're just up here being loose, you know,
Okay. I
telling
mean,
stories.
if you want, we can go into another song, or we can play a record, or however you want to do.
Well, I'll give a couple shout outs real quick.
Okay,
'Cause,
absolutely, yeah.
Sanders is like part of the Banjo Earth band, right? Just to give a little context, explain a little bit what we're doing here. So Banjo Earth is my world music project where I go to different countries and collaborate with local folk musicians and make an album and a documentary. And so far I've been to China and India. And so you watched the China documentary recently.
Yeah, I watched
so
it this morning, yeah.
That's on YouTube. So you can go to Banjo Earth on YouTube and check that out and subscribe to that. And so out of that, like, I decided to start the Banjo Earth Band, a local kind of incarnation of that. And I've got Sanders Davis playing the bass. Got Abigail James singing with us. She's an amazing singer, and she's at work today, and couldn't be here. And our drummer Tim Ray is also an amazing drummer. So we've got a really cool band we've been working on. We got some shows coming up.
Where are y'all playing next?
The next one is March 2nd at Craft City Sip-In.
Okay, that'll
Yeah.
be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we haven't played any shows the last month or two. So looking forward to. We got a lot coming up this spring and summer. Looking forward to getting back out there and jamming.
So as far as like people you met in China, have you kept up with anybody that you
Oh,
that
yeah.
you went and stayed with, or
Yeah. Well, I've been there 3 times now. So I
Yeah.
went there actually when I was in school here. I went
Uh-huh.
for a study abroad. That's when I really opened up my perspective on world travel and world music.
Where did you go there?
Beijing was where I was based. So
Uh-huh.
I was there for 4 or 5 months, and they really made me learn Chinese.
Yeah, I noticed your Chinese was amazing.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's just the watered down version. When I was there in school,
Yeah.
I was dreaming in Chinese, and
Yeah.
I was legit speaking it. But I've forgotten a lot now. But once I go back, it just starts to come back.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, it's just in there somewhere. It's in my subconscious, so
Yeah.
it comes out, and that's why I like to go to China because I can speak the language somewhat.
Yeah. That's really cool, my friend.
In
yeah.
India, they speak a lot of English because
Mhm.
England was, kind of ruling
Yeah.
over that country.
I guess it may be certain points in China, but, my friend that's been there forever, he's like, well, certain parts of China, a lot of people know English. In certain parts, if you don't know any Chinese,
Mhm.
you're in bad shape. And
Yeah,
all that.
Beijing's more of like an older, kind of old school
Mhm.
China, and so you'll get in a cab, and if you don't speak Chinese, you don't.
Yeah.
It's not going to work out too
Right.
good. Or if you can just show them your address in Chinese or
Yeah.
something on your phone. With phones now, it's a lot different, but
Uh-huh.
I think they call it Shanghai there,
Uh-huh.
Shanghai. It's like the redneck version of
Yeah.
saying that. But there's a lot of English there. It's more of a Western city,
Did y'all ever figure out what that beef dish was that y'all ate in the documentary?
Oh,
It's
no.
like y'all sat down, it was like a beef dish with chili peppers in the middle.
Yeah, yeah.
It was kind of dried short ribs in a way.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
hard to tell. Sometimes it's just better not to know, I
Yeah.
think. There was rabbits and stuff out in the alley, in
Yeah.
cages, so who really knows?
Oh, all you rabbits.
Yeah, rabbits.
Oh, yeah.
We used to hunt rabbits, and my grandma put some gravy on some rabbits back in the day
Man,
in
there
Kentucky.
is nothing better than waking up and eating fried rabbits with gravy and tomatoes and homemade biscuits.
Really?
It's good eating.
It's the chef life in here.
I will definitely show it to
we
you,
gotta
my
do
friend.
that. We gotta
No, I
do
will
that.
cook you some rabbits or squirrels or whatever, yeah. I mean, if you're from North Carolina, especially like the Piedmont area, like Northern Virginia border, like that's all people had to eat. Sometimes
it's whatever's hopping around your backyard. You know?
I mean, even being from Stoneville.
That's where you're from?
Yeah, I'm from Stoneville.
Stoneville, where's that?
It's well, we actually pronounce it Stoneville.
Stoneville.
It's 30 miles north of Greensboro. It's right on the Virginia border, off
Okay.
of 220. It's like the last town you'll get to. Yeah.
Right on.
But even then, I remember growing up and hearing of people that only came to town twice a year. These are people that lived 10 minutes away from Stoneville that just lived in the hills.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think.
I mean, it's a big trip out to the town.
Right.
Like, you got to 2 miles out of the woods, on your donkey's back.
Right.
That city makes people nervous sometimes,
Yeah, we'd go to town once or twice a year, get your flour, your sugar.
Yeah, get the bare necessities.
That's about it. Yeah.
That's
Good
country
stuff.
life.
Going back to the documentary, I've been really curious. So when you went to the lady's house, it had the huge string instrument that was on the table.
Yeah.
What is that called?
It's called the gujung.
It sounded like the most
Gujung.
Beautiful sounding.
It's an amazing instrument,
Yeah.
And like it's got, I don't know, probably 30, 40 strings, and it has like 10 or 15 bridges.
Yeah.
And you just move the bridges, and like to tune it, you have to have like a couple like construction tools, it looks like, and it's just a process, but it sounds so beautiful.
Did she let you play it at all, or?
I didn't ask. I'm sure she probably would have,
Yeah.
but I don't know, like, if I don't know what I'm doing,
Yeah.
I'd prefer not. I mean, it's kind of cool just to mess around.
Right.
Somebody let me play a sitar in India, and that was pretty awesome, but I just jammed. We played China Cat Sunflower on with that
Cool.
instrument, yeah.
It's so crazy. I was watching a documentary about 20 minutes into it. And I'm like, when is he going to start busting out bluegrass to just random Chinese people?
Yeah.
And when you started doing it, it was like the next 5 minutes of the movie. I was
Right.
like, that is so cool.
Yeah.
Like you played Bill Monroe to like a K-pop band or something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was so cool. But
Yeah.
Let's get us some music, fellas.
Yeah, let's do it. How about
What should I play here?
Boogie on Reggae Woman?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, speaking of bluegrass,
Boogie on Reggae Woman, banjo style. This one's from Stevie Wonder, but I guess I first started hearing it going to fish shows.
Did you go to Greensboro Fish?
I've been to, which one?
That was
2003?
Yeah, they sold out.
Yeah, I went to that one.
That was a nasty boogie on reggae one, yeah.
Yeah, that was cool because, like, I knew I could park away from the Coliseum and walk in. Like, I felt the home turf advantage,
Yeah.
I was 15 and was not acting like it,
Right? What were you acting like?
I mean, I was getting in the scene, bud.
Yeah.
Scene at 15.
Yeah.
I was more into panic, though, but,
Yeah. That's cool. Well, here we go.
All right, sorry, y'all.
Boogie on Reggae Woman. I'd like to see you right across the floor. I'd like to do it too, till you holler for more. I like to reggae, but you're much too fast for me. I'd like to make love to you, you can make me scream. Boogie on reggae woman, what is wrong with you? Boogie on reggae woman, what you trying to do? Yeah.
That was good.
Thanks, man.
Well, fellas, what's up? What
Well,
y'all
you know,
thinking?
Just kicking it. What's up, Sanders? What do you think?
Yeah. I don't do that anymore.
You don't think anymore?
Not at all.
No?
No.
Thinking hurts.
Are you
It
an NPC?
hurts. I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying?
Are you an NPC?
Of course. What does that mean? Right? I just learned to smile and nod. You know?
I'm glad you asked.
Non-player controller, like you know the characters in video games that
Yeah.
are like controlled by the video game.
Yeah.
So that's like a thing going around, a meme like NPC, like
Oh, okay.
people in the media who aren't thinking.
Oh, all
They're
right.
controlled
Oh, that
Yeah.
never happens.
NPC characters.
Oh, that never happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See that? I see
Yeah.
that, yeah.
There's actually memes that people were actually putting that out and getting banned off of social media for putting that out there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, watch
Yeah,
out.
social media censorship these days is it's pretty hardcore. You know, you gotta
Really?
you gotta watch what you post.
Oh, I know you always do that, right?
Yeah, well, I used to back in Facebook or what was it, MySpace days.
Yeah.
I was pretty hardcore with my posting habits. You know, just
Yeah.
the things I would put out. I'm not, you know, I don't want anybody to go back to my MySpace and try to dig that stuff up.
Oh.
Have you ever tried to?
Get into MySpace?
Yeah,
I did
get
try
into it.
one time, and it
Uh-huh.
was just like a complete mess. So I
Yeah.
just got out of there.
I don't know, getting into mine somehow. I don't
Yeah.
know how, but
It was
It wasn't
pretty
even-
cool.
yeah.
Like that was so new because that was the first real social
Yeah.
network that hit a massive scale.
oh yeah.
You know, people were like, that's when you first started seeing people get famous
Mhm.
through social media, like Tila Tequila.
Tila Tequila.
She
yeah.
was like the MySpace queen.
Yeah, she was.
And then she got her own show, and then now nobody knows like where she is.
God.
I'm sure she's probably on Instagram. She probably can't. But
She's probably done some dirty flicks or something.
Yeah.
How that usually goes with reality
Yeah.
stars.
you got to keep it. You got to
Yeah.
keep the attention. You know?
Yeah. Been on VH1 rehab or something.
But I love I really like social media in so many ways. A lot of people, you know, complain about it as causing this or that, but the way it connects us and like
Mhm.
the way I've found, I've used it to go to India and stuff,
Mhm.
and that's how I found most of the musicians I collaborate with. Is I'll search Instagram and search different hashtags
Mhm.
and see some videos, and then I'll reach out to them through direct message and like, hey, I'm coming to India soon. I got a banjo. Let's collaborate. And then some won't write back. Some will say, sure. And then
Yeah.
it goes from there, you know?
How do you find them? Just searching musicians in local areas?
Yeah, so I'll
around
search,
there?
like, you can search a hashtag, right? So
Okay,
I'll
yeah.
search, like, a Delhi music.
Yeah, okay.
And if I'm going to New Delhi.
Yeah.
And then I'll find a bunch of bands, and then some I like and some I don't.
Yeah.
And the ones I like, I'll reach out to.
Hashtags are so annoying, but they're so useful too.
Yeah. Yeah, they're
Yes, sir.
amazing. That's the whole Instagram culture is
Yeah.
hashtag, because that's how you find stuff.
Right.
Like back in, you know, when things like Twitter first got started,
Uh-huh.
people would be like, started talking in hashtags.
Right,
And that was
yeah.
when it really got annoying, because people
Yeah.
would be like,
Hashtag this, yeah.
happy birthday,
Yeah.
you know. or
Oh,
something.
no, yeah.
And in real speech,
Yeah.
you know, so like, you know, that was a bit annoying, but
Yeah, I'll give a shout out to a friend, Mr. Charles Frank. He was explaining to me yesterday about how Facebook now you have to like boost everything
Mhm.
with money.
yeah.
You know, back in the day you could share it, and if you had any mutual friends with that one interesting comment, it would just splatter across everybody's pages.
Yeah.
Now it like reaches like 10 people unless they like it, and then it'll go to another 10 people.
Yeah, yeah. The
But
organic reach is way,
yeah.
way down, and I mean that's just the general
Yeah.
arc of a.
But
thing
Instagram
like that.
is different now, though. Like that's kinda
Instagram's
like
getting
all
about
like-
the same way. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
it all like it right now. Both Facebook and Instagram, I think, are like underpriced
Yeah.
attentions.
Mhm.
Like you can spend $5 and you know really do a lot of damage. You
Right,
know? But
yeah.
in like 3 or 4 years, that's going to be like $50.
Yeah.
$100. You know, and then but there will be something new. That
Minimum.
has more organic reach, you know. And
Yeah.
it's just all the same game over and over again.
Minimum wage will still be $7.25.
Oh, I sure hope not. How ironic is it that we're sitting here on the radio talking about Facebook and Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
Well, crossover right there, huh?
Yeah.
Speaking of, go look
multimedia.
up Banjo Earth Band on Facebook.
Yeah, check out Banjo Earth Band on Facebook.
Sanders Davis Music.
Sanders Davis Music.
Oh, it's out there.
Yeah, you can find it.
And Disco Daddy. DJ Disco Daddy. Search
DJ
that
Disco
too.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
alter ego there.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
And then look up the Wax Spinner Serenade too. Yeah, yeah.
Oh. People gotta hurt their thumbs with all that typing.
Do you type with your thumbs?
Sometimes.
Really? I can't do that still. I'm still like a dinosaur typing with my index finger.
Yeah.
It keeps me from doing too much, I guess, so that might be a good thing.
I'm worse at voice to text. You know, when you're like going down the road and you're like, you know, call Johnny, I need to talk to him about blah, 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 blah. And
Exclamation point.
It comes out and it's just completely different, you know. So instead of like talking in my normal country accent twang, I have to be like, hey, call Johnny. Tell Johnny to call me back. And it will pick that up, you know. But
I love how you got to put the thing on the end, you know, period, question mark.
Yeah.
It's just funny hearing people talk like that.
I know.
We're going to be half humans, half robots before too long, and I'm going to fight it until I die, so I think I'll be on the cusp of that. Like, by the time I die, if I'm lucky and live to be an old person, there would definitely be like half human, half robot things going around.
Maybe it will change. You know, like technology will just kind of stop. People just go back to the basics of love.
Yeah.
The basics of love. There you go.
Some
Break it back down.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like there'll be a human backlash of some sort. You know, like because the more technology comes, the more we just want to like put our face in the dirt and be more human.
Well, it just all goes in waves. So it's kind of like anything else.
Yeah. But music's the constant. I think like. This banjo is from 1926.
Wow, it's a 1926
It's almost 100 years old, and it's still the same thing as it is, and it's like played pretty much the same way. And some of those things just don't change, and nor should they.
Yeah. Was that carried down?
No, I just actually bought this over the holidays.
Oh, really?
I had a really good banjo. I got stolen in San Francisco a few years back.
Oh, man.
And I've been like kind of going around I couldn't really find the thing that really spoke to me.
Yeah.
This old Gibson tone is really where I find like my home, because that's where I kind of learned how to play. So.
When did you get your first banjo?
I got one when I was 15 for Christmas, and it was really a really crappy one, but it was like got me started. You know, I left it in China when I went the first time and gave it to my pipa teacher.
Oh wow!
Which a pipa is like a Chinese instrument, so I took a pipa home with me and gave her my banjo. So it's still like probably around in China somewhere.
Do you still keep up with her at all, or?
No, because she didn't we weren't. That was back in 2001.
Okay,
so, I mean, I would need to have her email, which I probably have it written down somewhere.
It's probably on your MySpace account.
Yeah, she's probably on MySpace.
She's top friend or something.
She's
but
looking
now that everybody's on Instagram or Facebook, like it's really easy to keep up with everybody around the world.
Did you start off like playing bluegrass and then kind of got into like new grass?
Yeah,
kind of experiencing more how
like hearing Bela Fleck really enticed me to learn to play the banjo.
Yeah.
And then I heard Earl Scruggs, and then I started getting lessons in bluegrass, and then my teacher basically taught me like everything Earl did. So I was really, really steeped in Earl Scruggs' bluegrass style.
So you started with Bela and then kind of went into bluegrass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, cool.
Well, yeah, Bela just like hearing that sound was like, whoa, man, that's crazy. I want to do that.
Did you listen to Dave growing up a lot?
Dave
Matthews?
No, I didn't.
I
got right into Fish, man. It's like
Fish, it just came over. Yeah, there was a Dave album that came out with Bela that was on it. And I think they may have played Warehouse or something. It was one of my
one of my first times seeing Bela Fleck, I went to see him because he was opening up for Dave Matthews.
Oh, really?
I was there for Bela Fleck and the Flecktones, you know, and people were like, "Who's this guy?" And I was like, "I'm going to the front row. Check it out."
I wish they would do a tour again. So.
They are doing a tour this year, I think. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the Flecktones still get together sometimes, and well, he's touring with his wife all the time, and they got 2 kids now, and he actually does a Blue Ridge Banjo Camp up in Brevard.
Really?
Last year was the first year, and he's doing it pretty much every year now. So
I'm surprised he hasn't been on Floyd Fest in a while.
Yeah.
Seems like he would be there playing 5 or 6 sets.
I haven't been to Floyd Fest.
You've never? Oh, you have to go. Buddy. Yeah.
I've heard it's a good festival.
Well, to be so like close together, as far as there's like 10 stages set up. Everybody plays multiple sets, and it's all roots music.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll have like funk, or you don't really ever see an EDM over there. But
you're right.
It's really cool.
EDM.
They did that one time I was there, and they.
Oh yeah,
they ran that in real quick. Like, this is a family event right here. You can't be taking your clothes off like that.
Oh man,
it was
It started turning into Burning Man, huh?
A little bit.
Little bass bunnies running around.
Oh, of course.
Oh God, I love that.
I went to Burning Man last year, and it's an incessant 24/7 EDM
Yeah.
beat going on. Like the music doesn't stop.
Well, it's like the 4 on the floor, like doom, doom, doom. Yeah, it's
but
like they
there's
got
like
the constant beat
hundreds
going,
of different
yeah.
like stations that are
Mm-hmm.
making this, you know.
Yeah, I recorded some videos out there too, right? Burning Man videos?
Yeah, I made a Banjo
Uh-huh.
Earth documentary, Burning
Okay.
Man. Yeah, I was there with a bluegrass kind of crew,
Oh, cool.
and you know, my job was just to play banjo and teach banjo, and we did shows at night, and then kind of roam around Burning Man.
Did you meet any interesting people?
Yeah, all kinds,
Like,
man. That's
okay.
like one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Yeah. Did you have to have one of the like masks on for like the sandstorms?
Yeah,
Or-
yeah, I had to wear that sometimes. Like the first day I was there, I woke up and it was a whiteout, and I was just like, "What am I doing
Yeah.
here, man? I'm in the middle of the desert, and there's dust flying everywhere." And
Like, how do you ride bikes in the sand though? Is it like hard
it's
sand?
like
or-
it's hard sand.
Okay,
yeah, it's like a dry lake bed.
Okay.
And yeah, there's like at night, man, everybody lights their because you have to have lights on. If
Yeah.
not, you'll get run over. So it's really
Yeah.
frowned upon not to have be like lit up with glow sticks and stuff.
Yeah.
And you just go out there and there's thousands of bikes all lit up, riding around in art cars and just amazing art out in the middle of the desert.
Did y'all stay the whole week?
Yeah, I stayed the
7
whole
days?
week. Yeah,
Oh my
yeah, 8 days.
god. That is awesome.
Yeah, I was ready to get out of there, but it was a really amazing experience.
Yeah. Especially watching the old man go up in flames.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Yeah.
That's a big fire.
Yeah.
Never seen a fire that big. And just like the vibe of the people when that starts happening, it like really taps into something.
Yeah. It's like when I
primal.
look into Sanders' eyes.
Hmm.
They get all kinds of wound up.
Yeah.
I see a fire in your eye, bud.
Watch out now.
Hey, y'all. Well, what y'all think about picking next?
Let's see here. What about Darling Corey?
Yeah.
This is a song about one of our local exports, moonshine.
Cool.
Granddad would be so proud.
Actually, my granddad in Kentucky was a moonshine runner.
Oh, the statute of limitations has run out now. You're safe to talk about that.
He's passed away now, but
Uh-huh.
he did get arrested one time. My mom didn't know it
Yeah.
until like later, till they were older, and he's like, "Yeah, I used to run moonshine." And she was really surprised because he was such a sweet, nice guy, you
Yeah.
know, coal miner.
Oh, yeah.
So we're all from Kentucky, and that's how it went down there, I guess.
I remember asking my grandma about, like, my great-grandparents. Like, oh, we're moonshiners? Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Yeah.
Whoops. Yeah, you don't talk about that.
Yeah, it's like being in the mafia, man. There's just some
Right,
things
yeah.
you don't talk about.
Right. Very
Just
true.
do your business.
As long as I don't get an ossabuco, I'm good, you know.
All right, here we go. Little Darling Corey. Well, the last time I seen Darling Corey on the banks of the deep blue sea, had a 44 buckled around her and a banjo on her knee. Dig a hole in the meadow, dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. Dig a hole in the meadow, gonna lay Darling Corey down. Wake up, Darling Corey, what makes you sleep so sound? The highway robbers are coming, they're gonna tear your steel house down. Dig a hole in the meadow, dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. Dig a hole in the meadow, gonna lay Darling Corey down. Wake up, Darling Corey, and go get me my gun. I ain't no man for trouble, but I die before I run. Dig a hole in the meadow, dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. Dig a hole in the meadow, gonna lay Darling Corey down.
picking right
A
there.
little moonshine music for you.
Right.
Guys, we're going to take a little short break. I got to play a PSA or two. We're going to get back and hopefully have a few jams for these gentlemen to play
Yes,
for us.
get your PSA on now.
All right.
Sorry, gentlemen.
Your leg falling apart over there?
No, that's all good. See, I was in the Captain Morgan stands.
Sure, what's up? There's this girl I kind of like. Well, if there's one thing I know, it's women. Really? Wow, they